All right, man, we back again to see if Saldana is too busy again. Should check and see who this is pulling up. This might be him. But he don't want no smoke. He was just bagging in. Now he see me, he want to leave. I don't know who he is. $7.50. Let's see. You know who I'm here to speak to. Let's go through the process.
Okay, have a seat. I'll get in contact with somebody as soon as I can.
Huh?
I said, have a seat. I'm going to get in contact with somebody as soon as I can.
Not someone. I want to speak to Saldana specifically.
Okay.
I know. I don't want you to say somebody and then you hit someone that I'm not interested in speaking in.
Okay. So I'll try to...
Or speaking to, rather.
Okay.
So I'll wait for Saldana.
Okay, have a seat, sir.
Do I have to sit?
Have a seat.
I have to sit? I can't stand here and wait?
If you want to wait, I'm going to do a couple of things before I get to you, but it's your call.
Well, I'd rather make sure you get to me because last time you had me sitting over there forever and...
I mean, I did what I had to do, right?
I'm doing what I have to do.
Okay.
You know, last time no one had time at all to speak to me, so I figure I'll come a little earlier and see what happened.
Okay, sir.
Is the Secretary of Administration in?
I'm not sure, sir. Give me 1 second. Like I said, I'm going to work on other stuff before I get to yours. Give me 1 second. As you could tell, it's just me today, so...
I know. That's why I came early before anybody could try to say they too busy. I don't want to come at 10 o'clock when people got times to finally get in meetings or something.
The faster I do this, the faster I'm going to be able to help
I'm not stopping you.
Okay, so let me do what I have to do first.
I'm just speaking. I'm not stopping you from doing anything.
Hey, are you in your desk? Okay. When you go and you do the fax, what's showing up? What's showing up in your fax?
So now what she doing is, instead of just simply calling him to come down, now you got other business to handle all of a sudden. She gonna say, you see, it's early. Yeah, I had to come early to make sure y'all can't avoid me or say he's in a meeting or anything. They just started. He should be available right now. She kind of mad because I think she wasn't camera ready today. It's not my fault. Who is this cat? There go a sergeant just went past. Can't tell me no sergeants aren't in. I've seen 2 of them so far. A tall one and a short one. I wonder why her name isn't up there. Or her name.
Oh, los chaparros.
Oh yeah. She went and got her ponytail done. She wasn't camera ready.
I wasn't able to get a hold of Saldana.
What happened?
I wasn't able to get in contact with Sergeant Saldana. So if you want, I could get you in contact with the watch commander. Or you could wait until I try again later.
In which form did you contact him?
I went upstairs personally.
And you didn't see him at all? And the secretary isn't up
I
there?
didn't see anybody. So, like I said, either we could try again later, or
Is the watch commander in?
he just stepped outside. But I told him you're here. You might be contacting him. You might want to.
Is another sergeant in?
No.
I just seen 2 sergeants. Excuse me. Excuse me. You guys are too busy to talk? You the same 2 sergeants and lieutenant last time that was too busy to talk. How come it seems like you 2 guys are always here, you know, moving around, but the rest of the guys don't handle business? I was here for 2 hours last time. No one came out to speak to me. Everyone's ignoring me pretty much like you guys are doing now. You had a meeting last time. How do I schedule a meeting? So that way I can speak to someone, because it seemed like the meetings are very important. Do you know how I can schedule a meeting? Can I get you guys cards so that maybe I can schedule a meeting with you guys? Excuse me. Are you guys too busy to hand me a card? Excuse me. Can I get a business card? Can I at least get you guys' name and badge number? Hello? Policeman? Policeman? I need police assistance. Policeman? Guess Hawthorne police don't like to help people. Sure don't want to help me. Yeah, there they go running. There they go running. See, that's the type of reaction you get when you try to handle business with them. They ignore you. The people at the desk too busy. Sergeants, lieutenants too busy. No name, no badge numbers. Even though I got it from the last video, if I choose to complain on them for that. But that's how they do you. They don't even want to speak. They too busy. They're going to meetings. Well, I like to schedule a meeting so that I can be one of the people you guys sit down and talk to. Because, you know, seem like they take their meetings really serious. You know? I'm just trying to get my turn. So I can get to, you know, speak to them properly and tell them my problems. But they're always too busy for the citizens, seem like. So let's get back in here and see what she come up with, because I've seen a couple of sergeants in there. That was a sergeant and a lieutenant that just left. The sergeant is Craig. I forget the other guy's name. But now here comes someone out the gate over there now. After I followed them 2. I wonder who this guy is. He's just now probably getting on duty. He's just getting here. He looking real suspicious. He wondering who I am now. Yep. We'll see him when he get here. Wait at the door for him. Everybody's too busy today. The day just started, man. It's barely 8 o'clock. If it's even 8 yet. Let's see, 7:59. Where that other guy at? Nervous guy, there he is. He's just getting on duty. He don't want to be seen yet. Plain clothes. He might not even want to come through the front door. He might try to go through the side. Let's see. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Are you an officer? No? Okay. See who this guy is. It's a sergeant here. See if he's too busy to speak. Even though I know he's a cop. How you doing?
Good, sir. Morning. How are you?
I'm all right. Are you the watch commander? Or just a sergeant? Okay, well, yeah, I've been trying to speak to someone. Are you too busy to speak today, too?
Depends. I'll meet you inside.
All right, I'll be at the front. Who's this cat? And what was your name, sir? Huh? No Matthew? Okay, I'm just asking. I'm coming around. I just wanted to know who to ask to speak to. No Matthew. He's already irritated. He's already irritated. Wonder who this guy is. Yep, he's already parked and messed up. Can't even get it together. Oh man, he don't want no smoke? Oh man, where you going? Damn. Damn, he didn't want no smoke with the camera. Y'all seen him from the parking and he pulled off? Oh man. All right, let's go see what's up with No Matthew. Let's see what's up with No Matthew. Everyone seems to be busy. I'm trying to get busy too. Okay, can I speak with No Matthew? No Matthew?
No Matthew or Komatthew?
Co Matthew, I didn't catch it good, but yeah, I guess.
I'll go ahead and request for him. Give me 1 second.
Let me get some water. It's kind of tiring chasing down the little piggies. They run good. Camera right there. Here you go, Cole Matthew. Yeah, how you doing?
Good. What's going on, sir?
I'm all right. I was trying to speak to someone because I made a complaint some time ago, and I came in here to speak to, is it Saldana? But it seemed like he's just always ignoring me, so I'm just here to speak to somebody about my complaint to see what's going on.
Okay. What's your complaint on?
I'm the officer. I was wrongfully arrested. They didn't have any grounds to arrest me, for one. They tried to say I was drunk in public, didn't do any sobriety tests. They didn't ask me to. They didn't ask me to blow on the machine. I was on private property. Even if I was drunk, that wouldn't even hold up. I'm inside of my building with armed security, buzz-in gates, fully private property, okay? Then for two, they're at a door where they had a complaint of maybe some domestic violence or something to that nature. I'm standing over 10 feet. I'm about this far back. You listening? Yeah. I just want to make sure I got your attention. I'll let you signal him or do whatever. So I'm standing at least from here to the desk. They're at the door. One officer tells me that I'm a little too close, that I'm interfering. I let him know the Supreme Court already ruled 10 feet, and I'm over 10 feet, even though I was directly behind him. It shouldn't matter. I told him, you know what? Since I am directly behind you, I will give you that respect since you're being cool. I moved in front of the neighbor's door, which is more than 10 feet. Just observing, wasn't being an asshole, which I could have been recording it, and I wasn't. I was just seeing what's going on in my building. Compost 421, he comes and put his hands over. Well, first he started flashing his flashlight in my eye, which I'm sure that's against policy. The flashlight act is just as good as a laser. It can impair your vision. So he shouldn't have been flashing his light in my eye, am I correct? I'm just a civilian standing there. Is that like protocol? Is that procedure for you to flash a civilian in the eye who's just monitoring what you're doing?
I wasn't there at the moment.
I know you wasn't there. I'm just saying, like, normally, is that something that you would do? Flash your flashlight in someone's eye who's just observing you do your job. Okay, so let's move on. He's flashing his flashlight in my eye. I pull my phone out and I start flashing my light back towards him. He attacked me then and say, I'm interfering now. So they wrestle me up. Him and the other compost. I forget his badge number. Both of them are compost. They wrestle me up, slam me up against the gate. Compost 421 snatches my phone, not this one because I never received that one back. He snatches my phone, toss it somewhere, never recovered. And he wrote in his report that I was shining my light on him. So where did my phone go when I got booked? Because it never was booked until my process. I never received my phone back. That's two. Then on top of that, after they say they detained me, right? Which a detainment, you can't search someone, right?
No.
You can do a pat down, right?
You can search.
You can pat down. It's the difference between a pat down and a search, right?
Depends on semantics regarding what you're saying.
No, not semantics. We're talking like facts. So he did a detainment, he says. Then they supposed to have did a pat down, but they went in my pockets, stole my wallet, ran my name, right? Then they find out, oh, he's on probation, so just take him anyway. Is that any grounds to just take me to jail just because I'm on probation? Anything that I just tell you, did that sound arrestable?
I wasn't there for the call.
No, I just gave you it step by step.
Hold on. The thing you said about probation is completely erroneous. He's not down there. Unless you had a probation warrant for your arrest.
No, I didn't.
Well, then I have no idea.
That's what I'm saying. So anything that you, no, what I'm asking though, anything that you just heard, was I in the wrong anywhere?
About probation.
What about it? What about it?
It's erroneous.
But what does that mean? Elaborate on
They're
that.
not going to arrest you because you're on probation.
So what did they arrest me for? Because for one, I wasn't drunk in public, and for two, standing at the distance I was, is that interfering?
So again, I don't know.
No, I'm just telling you, at the distance from here to your door there, would I be interfering?
Sir, so the thing is that you're explaining something to me, and you're asking my opinion on things, but I can't give you an opinion on that. So,
No, I'm asking you on law, by law.
I just told you.
No, by law, is that interfering if I'm standing more than 10 feet and I'm just observing you?
So what's your
No, not even that situation. Just we're speaking hypothetically on anything else.
I can't give you a hypothetical on that.
Okay, so by law then.
But the thing you said about probation,
What about it?
that's incorrect.
What? Yeah, they were incorrect for arresting me. Yeah.
Well, what you're stating is incorrect in that.
What about it? What about that I'm stating is incorrect?
Because you're on probation.
I know. That's why they made up that I was drunk in public and that I was interfering. And then they didn't even press charges on me. So what was it about?
Who's pressing charges then?
The charges didn't stick. I don't have any charges. I don't have a court date or anything from that. So what was the arrest for?
I don't think you do for public intoxication.
Oh, but what about interfering in your investigation?
I don't know if that was
That was a charge. I'm telling you.
I don't know.
I'm telling you it was a charge. So doesn't that carry a court date?
I don't know.
I can give you the citation number if you want it.
They want to talk to the city attorney's office in that part.
I've talked to them already. I've talked to the Hawthorne DA. He don't have anything. There's no charges pressed. I've talked to, well, I'm telling you, I talked to the DA. There's no charges pressed. I've talked to Inglewood Court where they say the case would have been out of. There's no case.
I don't know. You got to talk to the city attorney's office.
I mean, I'm not interested in speaking to them. I've spoken to the people I need to speak to.
I'm giving you advice on it. That's one time the case.
But you won't give me,
What's the next part?
you won't tell me what's legal though, right? Because I'm asking you, if I'm observing you from over 10 feet, is that legal?
I can't speculate on that.
That's not just on that situation, in general. If I can come in here and I can videotape this whole thing,
What you're doing now.
right?
Right.
How come I can't stand more than 10 feet away from an officer and observe him on his duty, which I have the right to do, right?
It depends on the city.
But do I have the right to observe an officer on duty?
You're getting to stand.
No, I'm asking you
I
specific.
can't answer that question for you. So what is your question that you're asking about?
Is it illegal to observe an officer on his duty?
Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't.
In the case where I'm standing more than 10 feet away, where there is no officer safety, because that's not even the law. That's not a law. If anything, it should be citizen safety, right? You're supposed to be protecting the citizens.
Initial question, you're trying to get hold of Saldana.
Yeah, I'm trying to get hold of him. Is he here? This is the second time I've been down here. I've been calling for months. I've been emailing. He doesn't respond.
So I think last time you were here, I talked to Saldana and he says that he's been talking to you already to begin with.
No, he hasn't. He responded to me one time in the email just to let me know that he's received the complaint. Hold on, let me finish. He responded to an email one time to let me know that he received the complaint. Then I came down here about a week ago, did the same thing, I was in here for hours waiting on him, waiting on you or whoever else was the sergeant or watch commander on duty. No one showed up, just completely ignored me. And maybe if I didn't catch you outside, it might have been the same thing. Who knows? But I'm trying to speak to Saldana. I don't care to speak to you because I know you don't personally handle those complaints. Exactly.
And that's what I can do for you.
That's what I would like to do.
You have to do if you have to check on it, check with the city attorney's office.
I will do that
Right
next.
over there across the street.
I will.
Okay.
Because it seems like every time I come here, everyone's ignoring me until I just finally have to catch you pulling up.
Again, if Saldana's the one you have to answer to, or
I mean, but how do I do that if he doesn't answer? You know, that's the whole thing. They tell me if I want to speak, but they tell me if I want to speak to the captain or the chief that I would have to go through Saldana, right? Or is that the process? So what's the process of speaking to the chief? You don't know. You're a sergeant. How do you not know? How do I get to sit down with the chief? Okay, well, can you find out and get back to me about how I do that? Because I would like to know. Yeah, thank you. Ooh, they love to give you the runaround, boy. He don't know how I can sit down and speak to the chief. How is that even possible? You the watch commander. How do you not know the process of me sitting down with the chief if that's what I want to do? Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Happy Valentine's Day. Now he doesn't know if it's legal to observe an officer on duty. He don't know anything now. He don't know basic policing. That's what it sounds like to me. Let's see if he can get Saldana out here, because obviously the desk lady can't. She said she went up there, she didn't see anybody, not one soul. So we gonna see. I already chased Craig and his partner out of here, Craig and Day. We're gonna find out if I can get their badge number, see if I can get the watch commander to identify them for me, since they didn't want to say anything other than they going to a meeting to me. When I ask for their badge and name, you know, let's see what we can get done in here. And we're gonna also see if I can get the name of the secretary who works for Saldana, since she acts like she's a private person. So happy Valentine's Day to him. See what the hell going on in here, man. I had two officers about to park and come in, and they seen me. They said, man, I don't want nothing to do with this guy, whoever he is. They pulled off quick. Oh, man. Let's see who that is coming in.
Hello, good morning. We're here to see Mark property. Thank you.
When they come in, seem like people not too busy. They can talk to whoever they like, huh?
you.
How you guys doing?
Good, thank you.
Can I get you guys' name and badge number? Can I get you guys' name and badge number?
For what purpose?
Just so I can know who I spoke to. You guys are officers, right? It doesn't matter. I can't get your name and badge number?
Have a good day.
That's pretty rude. Well, see, they don't like to identify around here whether they work here or not. Co-Matthew being as cool, I guess it's possible. He don't really want to answer too many questions, but I feel like he only speak to me now because I caught him outside lacking. Kind of had an attitude already there. See, he was sitting there rolling his eyes and looking in every direction while I'm talking to him. He won't even talk to me like a man while I'm speaking to him directly. And I should wait on those other two female officers for when they finally come out and get them identified since they want to play. As a matter of fact, I am going to do that. I want to know who they are now. What's going on, man? They didn't like that. I said, I just want your name so I can know who I spoke to. They know that's police talk. They start laughing like, oh my God, that's what he gonna do? Yeah, talk to y'all the way y'all talk to us. She didn't like that. She gonna say, yeah, we're officers, but not here. It doesn't matter. You're on duty right now. You're in full uniform. Identify. So hopefully I'm not speaking to someone else when they finally do come out so I can catch them. We're gonna pause the video right here until the other sergeant come back out or until some more officers walk in that I can identify.
Sergeant Saldana, that's his number.
I have his number already. He don't
Says to give him a
answer.
call at 9 o'clock, he'll be there. And then that's the city attorney's number, okay?
All right. And
Okay. They can answer the other questions you have.
yeah, I have two more questions. It's not regarding this. I was trying to get two other officers' information that pretty much ignored me. I know his name is Craig. He's a sergeant. He's bald head, kind of tall.
I'm sorry, about what about him?
I wanted to get his badge number. Him and
No, it is. You can ask Saldana for that, okay? 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
All right, sir.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate you. We got something done today. And just for a heads up, you didn't have to do your hair for me. You was looking all right. Had to let her know I caught that. Yeah, I'm supposed to wait for the other two officers. I'm gonna wait. Almost forgot. See, I almost got out of here. Let me wait for a second and see what happened. So that's Sergeant Saldana. That's his office number. And that's the Hawthorne City Attorney's number. Even though I already had Saldana's number, I don't know why they keep trying to give it to me as if that does something. He talking about call him at 9 o'clock. He gonna speak with me. It's like 8:30. I'll mess around and just wait here and just request him to come out. Let's see how that go. I just thought about it. I think I know what Saldana trying to do. He's trying to avoid the camera. So he wants me to call him at 9 o'clock because he know I'm here in the office. He's trying to do everything to not get put on camera, seem like he don't want to be talking face to face with me. He wants to get on the phone where he can kind of control everything. If he feel like he don't want to answer anymore, he can just hang up and it don't look as bad as him walking away on camera. So yeah, as a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna stay until 9 o'clock. We're gonna speak to him in person. If he got time to speak on the phone, he should have time to come out in person. So that's what we're gonna do. All right. Can you call Sergeant Saldana? He said he'll speak to me at 9. He told the watch commander he'll speak with me at 9 o'clock.
Yeah. First one, so. Hey, is Sergeant Saldana there? Do you know if he's gonna be meeting with the gentleman at 9? I guess he was informed that,
He told Sergeant.
alright. He said that he told you to call his desk.
Yeah, I just did.
And
I had you
now-
call. No, I'm saying I had you call. Did you not call his desk?
So you call him. You call him with your
This phone doesn't operate as a phone. It's just a
But
camera.
He told you to. Did you tell him? Is he
No,
dead?
I just figured you would call his desk for me and let him know I'm here. He said he'd speak with me at 9 o'clock.
Through the phone.
He didn't say through the phone. He just said he'll speak with me at 9 o'clock. He said call and he'll speak at 9
So
o'clock.
he's willing to talk to you, but through the phone.
Okay, well, I don't have a phone. Could you call him and let him
I
know?
can't use the phone because I get calls, so it's just like I said, it's just me, so we don't have.
But any other time you call up to his office for me?
Yeah, but I literally have to take a report right now. So he told you have to call him.
Can you just call him for me really quick? And just let him. Do the payphones go to his office?
Yeah, you call him. I'll give you his direct line.
I have his direct line.
Okay, then go ahead and use the payphone and call him in his direct line.
What's so hard with you just call him? Every other time we at the window, you call him for me and see if he answer his office
Yeah,
phone.
but I can't have a full.
No, I'm not trying to have a conversation. I just want you to call him and let him know I'm out here so he can come out and speak to me.
So he's aware, but you have to call him through the phone.
So he don't want to speak in person, basically.
He's willing to talk to you through the phone.
That's what I'm saying. He don't want to speak in person?
Willing to talk to you through the phone.
You can't just call him and let him know I'm down here because I don't have a phone again, like I said.
I
This
understand.
just act as a
can't, 'cause
camera.
I have to take other reports. I can't do that.
You can't even call him just to let him know I'm down here?
He's aware that you're down here, but he won't talk to you right now. He says he's willing to talk to you over the phone.
And I have to
I
pay
don't
to
know
use
the
and I have to pay to use the phone over there to
Yeah,
call
you
him?
could use the phone that you're recording me with.
This phone doesn't work. I told you it's
Which
just
phone do
act
you
as a
use when you
camera.
call?
You said what?
Which phone do you use when you call?
My house phone.
Okay. Are you
I'm
able to
usually
go
at home when I call.
Are you able to go home and call him?
I mean, why would I do that from here?
Okay. I mean, I'll see what I could do again.
Thank you. I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I don't see the point of traveling 30 minutes home when he told me he'd talk to me at 9 o'clock. I'm here already.
I guess there was some form of miscommunication because he clearly said he was. I don't
Yeah,
know what he
that's
said.
what I'm saying. The watch commander just gave me his number. He said call him at 9. He said he'll speak to you. He didn't say that he'll speak on the phone or any of that because that's why I stayed here.
He gave you the phone number.
Yes, but I already have the phone number. I've had the phone number forever already. I told you I've been calling him for months. So I've had the number. That's the point. I don't understand why people keep giving me his number. So that's, again, I was under the impression he was going to come out and speak. That's why I stayed here.
So I'm sorry you were under the impression, but it was clearly said that he would talk to you at 9 through the phone.
He didn't, no one's ever said through the phone. I have it all recorded.
You just told me they gave you.
That he gave me his number and said to call him at 9, that he would speak to me.
Exactly.
He never said that he just wanted to speak on the phone. Again, that's why I stayed here.
Call him.
Can you let him know I'm here? I don't have, again,
Okay.
this doesn't act as a cell phone. It's just a camera,
Let me
ma'am.
just finish this call before it because
All right.
it's a little sensitive. So give me 1 second. Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Sandra, llamo del departamento de policías de Hatton. Estoy llamando para hablar con el señor José. Tenía unas preguntas en referencia a su reporte. Si me puede regresar la llamada a 310-349-2700. Gracias. How to please front desk help you?
Morning, I need some help.
Hey,
So, no, I didn't know that was the doorbell. I'm sorry, it was my first time here. So my car got to come in. They said I had to come here to
Yeah.
pick out some tickets. Yes, they said
I got
tickets.
it. Yeah. Do you have a number though, so I
They
could
said
just
come here and
call?
figure it out.
Or do you have a
Yes.
is it in the report?
I don't have the registrations in my car. 7 CMP. No problem.
Okay.
Thank you. 7 CMP 257.
Okay. No.
Yes.
Can't really get on my desk right now.
I have it on me. Everything's in my car and it's in my
did include it in the report. Yeah, it's on draft, but we're able to enter it. So yeah, I'll go give her a call by around noon. And see if she comes in. Okay? You're welcome. Okay, 1 second, sir.
Let him know I don't have a phone and I don't live around here. See what he said about that. I figured that's what it was. He trying to stay off camera. If you have time to speak to me at 9 o'clock, I'm here. Come on out. And those other two officers, the two female officers, haven't came down. I don't know who that officer up there is waving at me. That might be him hiding. Never know. You just never know.
As a neighbor?
Excuse me. Sergeant, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What's the process if I would like to speak to the chief?
The chief?
Yeah.
You'd have to make an
Appointment. That's what I'm saying. What's the process of making that appointment?
So we can put you in touch with the chief secretary, but I believe one of the sergeants is coming down to talk to you.
Okay. What's the chief secretary's name?
Mrs. Martinez.
Is that the same person that worked with Saldana? The
I'm not
secretary.
saying for, he doesn't have a secretary.
Okay, but that's the woman though, right?
No.
That's the is that the Secretary of Administration? The name you just gave me?
Yes.
And what was her name again? I didn't catch it.
Mrs. Martinez?
Mrs. Martinez. Okay, thank you. Got her. See, I knew it was easy to just give out the name. Maybe she can't, but.
Let me call right now.
So is that Mrs. Martinez? This the secretary? Finally got her name. Ah, you gotta do your due diligence. What happened when you went up there?
I didn't see him.
So how was he gonna be in front of his phone if I called him at 9? What was gonna be the difference?
Well, he's expecting you to call him.
I mean, but he's not even at his desk if he's expecting me to call him. Do that really make sense? Just let's be real. If he's expecting me to call him at 9, he's not even answering his phone. You just called him. You went up there. He's not visible. So how would I speak to him at 9 if that's what he was requesting?
Sure, sir.
You starting to? Are you starting to see what I'm saying?
Look, I just do this.
I know this. I know it's not your fault. I'm not blaming you. No, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying because you starting to see if he's supposed to be there at 9. I'm here. Is that him? Are you Saldana?
Yep.
Oh my God! Finally, what's going on, man? I've been trying to get to you forever.
No. Well, I've been talking to you on the phone, right?
No.
Yes,
we
I did.
spoke once.
Yeah, and I emailed you twice.
We spoke once on the phone. That was like a month and a half
I got
ago.
the record. I got the recording.
I'm saying that was about a month
Yeah.
ago. We spoke on the
Right, and
phone,
I told you-
and then the first email you just let me know that you received it,
Yeah.
and
And
the
the
second
second
email you just let me know that you don't have an update.
Yeah, I told you that I would get a hold of you through the email once it was over.
Okay, so like how far have we got? Like what do we know so far? Have you watched the video footage or any of that
In
yet?
that email, I told you I will not give you updates as it goes. I'll give you the final update at the end, right?
Yeah, that is what you said.
Okay.
I'm just here to check it out because again, I've been waiting to find out. It's really hard to reach you. Seem like you like to. I don't know if you're just really that busy or if you're just avoiding me.
I
I'm not
also
sure.
explained to you that I'm busy when we talk on the phone, right?
No,
Well, I have it recorded, so
I don't recall you ever saying you was busy, but
you don't
yeah.
have to remember everything I said.
I know that's why you have it recorded, but again, so I'm just trying to find out what's going on. Like,
I told you I will not give you up-to-date information.
you can't even tell me if you've seen the video footage or
No, this is
anything.
an independent investigation that I'm doing. I got your statement on the phone. Got your statement on your written statement.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we're at.
So why would you request that I write another complaint on the same thing? when I was
don't
here
know
last.
I don't know who you are.
I mean, she told you
Are
I'm
you
the
Mr.
same
Nelson or
guy.
not?
I just told you, she told you I'm the same guy from the compost
Is your
complaint.
name Nelson?
I never even said my name was
So how-
Nelson. I made a complaint anonymously. So where are you getting these names from?
So I can't even tell you who about this investigation. I don't know who you are.
It doesn't matter. I'm the person complaining.
So
I'm the complainant. And there's no name on the complaint, but
you
I'm
the
the
one-
complainant.
are you
I'm
the
the
one-
one, the Citizen Safety National News email.
Are you the person that got arrested?
Yes, I am.
Okay, that's it.
Again, so.
Because if you weren't, you don't have a right.
Exactly, so I wouldn't be here if I wasn't that person.
you are Mr.
I just told you it's my complaint. I wouldn't even be here if I wasn't that person.
Well,
Like,
that's the question I
how would
have.
I know anybody else's information to come in and try to find out about their complaint?
People, your stuff, right?
Again, so that's what I say. I'm here for me, not nobody else.
Okay. So, like I told you already, I will email you when I'm done with the investigation. I'll
Because
also
she tried to make it seem as if I gave a number and a name that you would get back to me faster, and I don't see that possible.
No, I emailed you already. I told you that I will email you when I'm done with the investigation. I also explained to you that I have up to a year to do this.
Yeah, I know that.
Okay,
I
so-
can check on it up until a year,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm here.
So, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm
But
just
I don't
saying.
want you to waste your time coming here.
I'm not wasting time. I got time for this because I was wrongfully
I don't know if you
arrested.
miss- I don't know if you
Look, I
missing
was
work.
wrongfully arrested. I'm not worried about
Yeah.
nothing else that I'm missing because
I don't know if
he's
you're
at
missing
work.
work or
I'm not worried about
family
none of that.
time
I'm not
or
worried
your-
about none of that
you know?
because he's at work. He's making money after he wrongfully arrested me. He
Okay.
hasn't been held accountable, so I'm not worried about
I'll go
anything.
with that. I
I'm
do
not-
have body cam
and I'm just saying, I'm not worried about anything I will be
Okay.
missing out on to make sure that he get held accountable.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about anything
Yeah, I
I'm
don't want
missing
you to
out
miss
on.
your
You
job.
don't, no, that's not your concern. You don't got to worry about that. I'll take care of that.
Okay.
So I'm here to make
That's it, sir.
sure
Okay, well,
what's going
I
on.
told you again, I have up to a year to investigate.
I understand that.
And
I'll just be here checking a lot until I get some type of results. I mean,
Okay,
'cause-
and when I'm done, I'll email you. Okay?
so you telling me don't come no more?
You can do whatever you want. sir.
All right,
This is
because
America. You do
I'm
whatever you
just
want.
saying
You
because
do whatever you
again,
want.
it seemed like nobody wanted to give me any information. So
Well, I'm the one investigating, so I'm telling you what I'm doing.
and again, you're the only person in your department.
I have it's a
You don't have a boss. Nobody oversees
I would
nothing.
have a boss.
That's what I've been asking. I've been trying to see if you are. Every time I speak to anyone,
Yeah,
they tell
I am
me
the only one in my-
you're the only one I ask. Is there anyone over him? They tell me no. He's his own boss. Everyone tells me the same
I am
thing.
the only one in my unit. Yeah.
I understand if you're the only one in your own unit, but I was asking if you had like a
I'm the one-
supervisor or someone
I'm
that
the
was
one who
over
has
you.
answers for you, and I don't know what other answer you want.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out what's going
I
on.
just told you that I have up to a year to investigate it. I do have the body cam footage. I have reviewed it.
You have it?
Yes, I have.
Okay. What do
And
you think
then-
about
well,
it?
I'm not going to tell you until I'm done with the whole thing. I have to interview officers. I got to do the other interviews, and then I'll be done. So, up to a year. I'm not saying to take a year, but I do have up to a year.
I'm just trying to
I know
make
you're
sure.
trying to
that-
rush me on it,
I'm
but
not trying to rush you. I'm just
You
trying
know,
to see what's the process of it. Listen. I'm not trying to rush you. I'm just trying to see the process because it happened in September.
And when did you, it happened in September?
Yeah,
When
it happened in
and when did
September.
you, file
I
a
complained about a month ago.
So September,
So-
a month ago was January?
Yeah, but again, so I'm just trying to see the
it's not
process. So it's not like I'm.
It's not like you filed it in September.
I
You
know
filed
that again. So it's not like I'm rushing you. I stated that I'm not rushing you.
Okay.
I'm just checking the process because I'm able to do that. So I'm here to see what's
So it's
going
been about a
on.
month since you filed your claim, right?
A little over that.
Okay.
A little over that.
You know what day in January you
On the 5th.
on the 5th?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's about a little bit over a month.
A little over that.
Okay.
So again, just here to get an update if I can.
Yeah.
See what's going on.
But you're not gonna get updates like I told you in the email. You're not gonna get like daily updates or weekly
I'm not
updates.
asking for daily updates. Just
Usually, this is the way it works. Somebody files a complaint.
Mm-hmm.
I interview the person. I talk to you already on the phone, and I also got your written complaint, right?
I just wanted to speak to you in person
Yeah,
because
okay,
it seemed
let
like
me just
it seemed like you was avoiding me every time
You
I
have a
was here.
question about how it
So
works, right? So
Yeah.
then after that, then I do my independent investigation. I watch the body cam footage, maybe interview officers, maybe not, and then I continue on with my thing. I check the call and all that stuff. So that's where we're at. Then I gotta
so,
write
so that's what I'm saying. So you
So at the end of it, like usually within 10 days, I gotta give you an email or some kind of notification that I got your complaint. And you receive that, right? Right? Okay. And once I do that, when I'm done, I will then email you the outcome of that investigation. I told you I would do that, right?
And you said the process is you speak to me, you get my complaint, you watch it. Hold on, let me finish. I'll let you finish. You speak to me, you get my complaint, you
No,
watch the video.
I get the complaint first.
Well, you get my complaint, you speak to me, then you watch the video footage, you speak to the officers or not,
Yeah.
and then you make the determination.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've already got my complaint. You spoke to me. You've watched the video. So all you have to do is speak to the officers or not.
Yeah, or not. And then I have other stuff to do too. Like, I don't know how much time you have in your hands. I have a lot of stuff to do here, okay?
I know. That's why I didn't understand when you told her to write another complaint. It was like that was kind of pointless.
When you come in, this is the thing. She has no idea who you are. The guy here
I know, but you do. That's why I told her to tell you.
Now that I know that you are Mr. Nelson, you are.
I never said that
No,
again.
I'm saying.
I never
you're
said
the
that.
person who got arrested.
Uh huh.
Now I know. Okay, well, you don't have to write another. Let's see, you have another complaint for something else.
Right, that's what I was trying to explain to her, and I told her to delay that message to you, and she said that she told you exactly what I said and that you said to just write another complaint. And again, I told her that was pointless because he already has this complaint. All that's going to do is back him up more if he's so busy, he got all his paperwork. That doesn't help.
Yeah, and I don't know if the person here, I can't. I'm not
It was her. She's there.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone's here. Who was there.
But she has no idea.
I know, and that's why I told her to tell you. But then you relayed the same message after she told you.
There's different, like, people have rights. I can't go in and talk to them about the investigation. Right?
I'm not worried about nobody else's investigation.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, she doesn't know what I'm investigating. Right?
Right.
So I can't tell her, hey, this is what's going on.
Right. That's why I tell her to just tell you that it's me, and then from there we supposed to take
And
off.
then when you talk on the phone, you said the email worked great. You get back.
Yeah.
You said, "Let me have your phone number." You said, "I want to give you my phone number." You want to?
But again, when I was trying to call you, I never was able to reach you. On your office phone, I would call you a lot. I'm sure you would see, and I would never be able to get you to pick up. Not once have I called you personally on your office phone and you picked up. The one time I spoke to you on the phone, it was because they talked to you first, and they sent the sergeant up to let you know I was on the phone, and then they transferred. That was the only time I was able to speak to you on the
You didn't want to
phone.
give me your phone number, so I can't call you
Yeah,
back, right?
right. You can email
And
me.
the number
though.
you call me is blocked, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't want you to have my number. That's obvious.
And I get it. It's up to you. And then on top of
That's
that,
why I don't understand why you keep trying to throw names in the air when I complained anonymously, so the name wouldn't matter if I was or was not Nelson. But
if you were arrested, your name's.
I'm saying, but the name isn't attached to the report, and that's what we're here for, not nothing else. So to just throw a random name in the air doesn't really make sense. But go ahead.
In order for me to release information to you as a person that got arrested, I
I'm
gotta
the
know that
complainant.
you are Mr. Nelson, because
I'm the
if
complainant.
somebody else got arrested, I can't give you information on that person.
Of course, that's why me and you know
Right.
already.
Yeah,
I'm
so
the complainant.
We know that you are Mr. Nelson.
All right, so we don't have to keep trying to go through
I
any
want
of
to make
that.
sure. So and then the email that we have is yours, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so making sure now I know who exactly I'm talking to. So when I do release this information, it'll be you.
Right, because again, and about the body cam footage, I was trying to require that, and I know
can't, yeah.
not until it's over, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but I'll end up getting it.
You get it from. I mean,
I can get it here, right? I can request it right here at records, right? Once it's all over. I know not now,
You request. No.
but once it's all, that's what records are for, right?
No.
What does this record department do?
This is like for your crime report. You want to report it for a crime report? They give you a copy of it.
So when you guys
You're
get
gonna have to
requested
go, the way you did it last time.
through City Hall,
Yeah, do that, but you have to do it, and then the city attorney has to release it. I don't. It's above my pay grade. Like,
but
I
what
don't
I'm
do
saying, when the City Hall do it, the request from them guys come
I
to
can't
you
give you an
guys.
answer. I know you're trying to get me into.
No, I'm not. I'm just. I know that.
You're trying to get me into a thing to do, but I don't
It's
know.
not a thing to do. I'm just recording this so I can have it documented
I
the
know,
same
but
way
I
you're
know.
recording it. So it's not like.
I don't know.
But listen, it's not like I'm trying to record you to get you to say something in particular.
Okay.
We're both just recording to have a general
That way you have a
record of
okay.
what's going on.
But
So
I
it's
can't-
not like I'm trying to.
Okay.
But
Your
you make.
answer to that is I don't
Hold
know.
on, let me finish because you just made some type of accusation where I'm trying to get you to say something in particular that I'm not. I'm just
Okay,
trying
sir.
to.
Thank you.
I'm not done, sir. So
What else do you want?
I was in the middle of explaining what I said, and now you're just trying to walk off on me. I was asking you if I'm
I have no idea.
correct. Listen, if you listen, let me finish. You may have some idea. You never even heard it all yet. So again, when I make the request at City Hall, do the request for the body cam footage come here
The what?
to you guys? The request for the body cam footage from City Hall, do it come here to you guys?
It depends. I can't give you a great answer on that. I don't know.
You guys have the footage, right?
The footage is here, yes.
Right, and this is the record department. That's a record, right?
That's the records department, yes.
And the footage is a record, right?
I don't know where it is.
No, I don't. I know you
Yeah, I
don't.
don't know where you-
Listen, I know that you don't know where it is, but I'm asking: is the footage public record? And not public yet, but it is a record. It is a record. It's not made public yet because it's investigation. But when it is made public, it's a record, and I can go here and request it, right?
I don't know.
What can you
told
find
you.
out? Can you ask someone in
No,
there?
listen, I got to go back to work.
Well,
okay?
that's fine. I'll ask him.
Okay.
All right, that's fine. You go ahead. I got everything I needed. We can pound. That's cool.
I will
I
take
got
it.
everything I needed from you. Now let's get with records.
Ya no me afectan en efectivo. Solamente de la Sí. Muchas gracias a usted.
I knew if he finally did come down, he's gonna wear a mask. He don't want to be seen.
del carrito, yo me equivoqué, porque, ¿sí?
How you doing? If I wanted to request some body cam footage, this is where I would come, right?
Body cam footage would have to be by because we don't have access to it. Records does not. It's in a totally different. It's saved on a totally different drive.
But they're here though, right?
They will be not in records, but they will be stored here at the police department.
Is that not a record? The footage itself is not a record?
It is a record, but we just don't have access to it. No one just can just request it and we'll give it to them.
But isn't it
Normally it's done by subpoena.
But isn't that a public record?
Not that I know of.
If it's
you have
not
questions
under-
about public records, you can go and speak to the city attorney.
If it's not under, but this is the records department.
But if you're even not everything is public records. Some
No, I know that.
go
That's what I'm
to-
saying. So if the body camera is public records, I can come here and request it, right?
Not necessarily. We don't have a request form for that.
No, I can understand if you don't have a request form, but I can fill it out on a blank piece of paper, hand it to you,
No,
and
not on a blank piece of paper.
why not?
Because we have request forms here.
But you just said you don't have request
Not
forms
for
for.
body cam. All body cams normally are done by subpoena for records, and then we have to send that to whether it's.
So there's no way to do it.
traffic or for the detective bureau.
So there's no way to do it as a public record without a subpoena because I can.
Not that I know of. That's the only way I know how we normally do.
Because from my knowledge, I know you can go to City Hall, do an open record request, and they'll send it to you guys
City Hall for what?
for the body cam footage. Yeah.
No, that's the city of LA. City of Hawthorne is totally different.
No. The Hawthorne City Hall.
Okay, well then go to City Hall.
But the request that they guys make, they send it here to you. So I know you guys, I can physically do it here also.
I don't have that form. That form is over at City Hall. That's
But
what
can't you guys print that form out?
No, I do not have.
Can I
you
speak to a
can request
supervisor of
it
yours?
online. You can request it online.
Can I speak to a supervisor of yours?
Sure, no
Thank you.
problem. You can take the camera off of people too.
I mean, this is legal. I don't have to not record you. It seems like that's why she mad now, just because I'm recording, not because there's no physical form. Seems like she more mad she on camera. I'm trying to get some simple information. I'm not even trying to request nothing at this time. I'm just trying to find out if this is where I can do it. She want to give me a problem. Trying to act like body cam is not a record. This is exactly where you would come and do it. She's mad. And you can take the camera off people too. It's crazy. She act like I was being rude to her or something. Being very nice. See, you a little nicer. You don't have a problem with being on camera. Seems like she got an attitude. Maybe they need a different front desk person, because maybe you should come over here. You don't have a problem. I know, that's what I'm saying. Maybe you should apply and come over here, because, man, she got a problem.
Hi, my girl's car was this morning, so I wanted to see if they got towed or is it like report stolen? Yes.
And you can take the camera off people. That is so funny. You work in records. Oh my God. Camera right there. Look. And you can take me off camera. You got me right on camera. Said they closed on holidays. I guess Valentine's Day is not a holiday because they working. Well, I guess it's kind of not a holiday. It's just a day people like. Now let's see how long she tried to make me wait to speak to her supervisor since she got an attitude that I was recording. In a minute, I'm gonna start ringing the bell again. Shouldn't take that long to go get a supervisor. Y'all work downstairs, ain't like her supervisor upstairs. Still waiting on them 2 female officers that didn't want to identify. If I'm still here doing this, when they come out, I'm gonna get them too. And I'm gonna find out if I can get the card of the Secretary of Administration. That's what I forgot to do.
Her license just got expired, so I told her, you probably have to bring your license first. Yeah, we just got the thing done, so there's another thing you have to come with take it out. Because
How you doing today? I'm not sure what she told you. She kind of got an attitude. I'm not really sure why. I was just trying to ask some simple information because I wanted to request some body cam footage.
Public records act?
You're right.
Go to the clerk's office. Have you gone there already?
But is it not possible to do it here?
You have to go to the clerk's office.
No, I know that that's one of the ways I can do it, but is it not true that I can also do it here at the records department?
Form, you have to make the request.
So if I get the form, I can make a request here.
You drop it at the clerk's office.
I can also drop it here too, right?
They do a time clock process to do it.
But I know that when I drop it to them, they send it to you guys, right?
It's a process. I'm not sure of their process actually. You have to-
But I can also request it here, though.
You should make it through them.
No, I know that's an option. But is it not also an option to do it right here?
It goes through the clerk. It starts there. That's where it starts.
That's one of the options.
Right now.
Huh? No, ma'am. I know that. I get the process through City Hall at the clerk. I understand that's one of the ways you can do it. I'm not trying to do it that way because I'm already here. I'm trying to make sure if I can do it here or not. And I don't even want anything today because the stuff that I want today isn't even available
I
yet.
don't have the form for you to fill out. You have to go.
You can't print out a form?
You can go online, I believe, but we don't handle that.
You can't print out a form?
I've never accepted one here. You have to do it through the clerk's office. That's my understanding.
Well, can we ask someone else who might understand better? Because from the understanding that I got, I can come here at the records department and make that same request.
We refer everyone to the city clerk's office. That's what help you.
Listen, ma'am, I understand that. That's not the way I want to go. I'm saying because I'm already here, if I would like to make a request here,
Records Act requests are made through our clerk's office.
and that's the only way I can do it.
That's the process, and they'll be able to help you. They're open.
No, ma'am. What I'm trying to understand is that the only way I can do it, because again, I'm here.
You can do it online as well.
What if I don't have access to
You
online?
have a phone. You can do it.
This phone only acts as a camera, ma'am. It doesn't function as a cell phone. Don't have internet or any of that.
Process.
So if I don't have internet,
Help you.
It's
Right.
hold on, ma'am. If I don't have internet and I'm already here, you telling me I can't fill it out on a piece of paper? No, just listen. Just let me finish. You telling me I can't fill it out on a blank piece of paper, the request that I'm making? Hold on, ma'am. Hold on. Just let me finish. I can't fill out the information that I want. Hold on, ma'am. Can I finish? Every time I start, you start like, just let me get it out. Like, is there a form? I know you don't have the form, right? But can I not put the information that I'm requesting on a piece of blank paper and hand it to you?
Have a great day, sir.
Oh my God, y'all make everything so hard. And then there's Saldana over there. They want to make everything so hard. That's crazy. I guess I got what I needed today. Fucking pigs. We got them. I'll keep this rolling for a second. That's what I wanted. That lady's card, the secretary. As a matter of fact, I got more questions for them. The janitor is cleaning the bathroom. Ma'am, the janitor has access to the bathroom. So
You could ask him if you're lying.
now I'm feeling like you were lying to me.
No, I'm not lying.
I'm starting to feel like you were lying to me, ma'am. Ah, that's not good. That's not good. He wouldn't be cleaning the public restroom if no one had access to it.
Yeah.
So again,
Want me to show you the email? I'll be more than glad and happy to show you the email sent out to you.
now you can show me stuff on your computer. Last time
I'm
you
not showing you
couldn't.
my computer. I'm showing you the email I sent. So you have actually, if that makes you feel better.
Nah, I'm just watching because I
You
don't.
can ask him. I just can't.
Can I use the bathroom? Because when I asked her, she didn't know. All right. See, I'm just making sure, you know. Nah, you good, big dog. I don't really need to use it. I just wanted to know if she was lying to me or not. You good? Nah, you good. I appreciate you, big dog. I don't want to make you work, do nothing you don't gotta do. Huh? Why? 'Cause look, people here, they lie to me a lot, ma'am. I don't know that. Now I know that. And I apologize. And I didn't really accuse you of lying. I said, I think you're lying to me, see? So I didn't accuse you.
Still offended.
That's fine, but I did not accuse you.
I know.
All right. All right.
Pero ahí está. Sí, por eso, solo tengo eso, porque todos los papeles, mi pasaporte, mi licencia, todo me lo robaron. Y vengo de ahí ahorita que me dieron que me robaron tal cual que ahí, Agustina Martínez, ahí.
Maybe if I speak to this lady, she'll tell me something different.
15 de agosto, Agustina Miranda Martínez, un policía de aquí me asistió por los descartados en el tiempo ese día.
I still want to catch them 2 female officers, man. What the hell they doing up there? Been here for a while. Been here since like almost 8 o'clock. It's 9:30. They should be done.
Era un carro Mazda, y me acuerdo.
Good morning, sir. Thank you so much for waiting. Appreciate you, sir.
Uh-oh, he applying. It's gonna be a new asshole on the force, maybe. Never know. I mean, they cool in the traffic department. Let me not even start. Traffic was cool. I ain't even gonna say nothing about traffic. Traffic was cool. They made it a breeze to get my car back. It got me for a good reason. They didn't give me no hard time, but records? Records. Seem like they giving me a hard time. I got through with the receptionist. She's cool. We starting to be friends, I guess. She said I offended her by telling her I think she lied to me. And a little hallway right here with a little interview room at. He in there trying to become something. Excuse me. Excuse me. Do you know the name of the secretary? I think it's Emily or...
You could just ask them, they'll let you know.
She's on the phone right now. She's busy. I didn't want to interrupt her.
Which one?
The receptionist. She's on the phone. I didn't want to interrupt her. She's kind of
I
busy.
can't see her from here.
No, the receptionist. She's on the phone. I
I can't see her.
I know it's only one person and she's busy. That's why I didn't want to bother her.
I can call over and see who's working. I can't see them from here.
No, she's busy. I don't want to bother her. I just wanted the name of the receptionist. Not the receptionist, the secretary upstairs. I think it's Emily, the secretary of administration.
I don't know their name. What part of the administration?
I'm not sure. I just know she's the secretary.
Well, we have detectives. We have different administrators.
I think she works in the same office as Saldana. On the same floor as Saldana.
Yeah. I wouldn't know. I can give you the number.
Does she have a business card?
I wouldn't have it. She doesn't
Okay.
work. You can just call this number, and then they'll transfer you to whoever you're looking for.
All right. Okay, this is the front desk number. I have this number.
Okay.
Okay. Just trying to see who all gonna try to hide her. I can understand that she might not know. She don't work in her department. Excuse me, ma'am. At what capacity do you work here?
I'm a records technician.
So you're not the supervisor? No. Okay, I just have a general question. If I wanted some public records, this is where I will come, right?
No.
So what records are here? Huh?
Public records you subpoena through the city attorney's office.
Do you necessarily have to subpoena? You can't do an open records request?
It depends what you're requesting. Are you requesting something for yourself?
Yeah, body cam footage?
Yeah, no, that has to be subpoenaed. We don't have that in our records.
You can't do an open record request? It only has to be subpoenaed? Because I have an understanding that you can do an open record request and not subpoena. Those are two separate things, right?
You could ask the city attorney's office. We don't deal with the body camera footage request.
But when the request for body cam footage come in, it do come here, right? To you guys' record?
To the city attorney's office.
Huh?
And we send them over to the city attorney's office.
Okay, so I can put in a request here then, right? And then you guys will send it to the city's attorney's office?
Yeah, they have to approve it.
Okay. I was just asking because the last two people told me that there's no way I can even turn the form in here to request it.
I mean, you could write it on the form, but there's nothing that we could do to process it.
No, but you guys will send it off, right? But they were acting as if. Now they trying to tell her like, hey, don't say all that. They're like, oh my God, don't tell him that. I just told him he couldn't do that. Oh, they were the female officers. Gotta get them. They tried to sneak off. They thought they had me. They thought they had me. Excuse me, officers. Excuse me, I have a question. I know you don't, I just have a quick question. Can I get you guys to identify?
Sir, we don't work for this.
I understand, but you are on duty, right? You are on... Lopez what? Lopez what? Taylor Lopez. Uh-huh. Yep. It's failure to identify. You know that's a failure to identify, right? I'm gonna come down and put a complaint on you two guys for failing to identify. All right, now let me get back to the records. Goddamn. Taylor and Lopez. Looked like they was out of Manhattan Beach. Ding dong, I'm back. It's my last question, just to see if they tell her to change her mind on what she told me, or if they're gonna send somebody else out because they don't want her to give me the real information. I'll pause it until someone comes. They've been hiding for a while, man. It's been a few good minutes since I hit this button. Seemed like they trying to tell her, like, man, don't tell him all that. They must have heard what she was saying from over there in the cut. Like, it was somebody standing like right over there. Must have heard what she was saying, and they called her like, hey, come here. Like, and she hurried up and took off. And now nobody wants to come back to the window. I guess she gave up too much information for their liking, at least. Cause she sure was telling me like, well, yeah, you can fill it out and we'll have to send it. That's all I needed, even though I already knew that. I just wanted to have somebody tell me it because the other two people was trying to play dumb, like they didn't want to tell me how it worked. See, people like to lie to me here. This is why I be tripping.
Sorry, what?
I said people like to lie to me here. This is why I was kind of skeptical on you. See, 2 ladies over there just told me that I can't do an open record request here for body cam footage. The first lady was a regular, I guess, agent here or whatever. Spoke to her supervisor. Her supervisor backed up what she said. They had a translator come out and speak to a lady in Spanish. I asked her. She said, yeah, you can submit it here and we'll have to send it off. So why is the supervisor lying to me?
I don't
See,
know.
so that's what I'm saying. Now you see why I'll be like skeptical on these people in here. They all like to lie. I'm not saying you one of them, but that's why I was skeptical on you. And now when she was explaining it to me the proper way, somebody in the corner was over there calling her, and now nobody wants to come back to the window. How suspicious is that? See what I mean? And now you're starting to see why I have problems with people in this building. Everybody lie to me and avoid me. You're the only one who have to stay at the desk. That's why I'm not giving you a problem, but you see what I'm dealing with? Nobody wants to come back to the window now. They don't want you to have that information. They want you to try to go online and make it difficult for you. Tell you that you only can subpoena it to make you feel like you don't have an avenue to request the records. Through subpoena, they make you feel like, oh, only a lawyer can do that. I believe you can go down to a courthouse and get a subpoena for free. That's pretty easy. What's going on with you, big dog?
All right, how are you?
Finally got to talk to him this time. He ain't hiding this time.
Nice.
Yeah. But yes, I believe you can just go straight down to the courthouse, like, and ask for a subpoena. They'll send you in the direction of whoever can give it to you. I believe you just make sure you fill it out proper and submit it. But they try to make you feel like a subpoena or doing it online is the only 2 ways you can do it. It's definitely not true. Look like we got some detectives coming in. See if they want to identify. Since nobody's coming back to the desk over here and keeping me occupied. See what's up with these cats. What's going on? How you guys doing?
Good.
You guys police officers? No? What do you guys do? Oh man, come bringing in the check, huh? Whoo, bringing that big money in, huh? Oh man, I want a piece. He tried to turn the check around. He didn't want me to see it. Oh, I love messing with these people. I'm really just trying to get basic information though. I'm not even trying to be here this long. They just forcing me to be here. Why are they making it so hard? I bet you if I push this button in traffic, they'll show up. But they won't, because they know I want information from them, so they won't show up. Or watch this. They hit the traffic people, they'll show up. See? I'm trying to reach records. Is anyone over there? I said I'm trying to reach the records department. Is anyone over there?
Did you ring the doorbell?
A number of times. I was actually speaking to a lady and she left and told me whatever, and she didn't come back. We didn't even finish.
I can go see.
Thank you. See what I'm saying? These people are purposely avoiding me. Go right to records, ring the bell, get service immediately. That's how it's supposed to be right here, but obviously they don't want to give me the information that I'm looking for. And I don't want to talk to the first 2 ladies. I want to speak to the Hispanic lady that I was speaking to. She was actually giving me information. After this, I'm out of here. I done already caught the 2 female officers. They failure to ID. When I get home, I'm going to call their department and chop it up with them about that. They didn't want to give no badge numbers. Got the plate number, got their names, faces on video. That's all I need. Might have to go down there and record their police station next. Figure out how I can get their badge number if they officers on the line don't want to give it up. Figure that out next. Excuse me. Records department don't want to see your boy. And then when the supervisor, I believe it was, walked away from me, Saldana was right there. So I'm sure he was telling her something also, like pretty much just don't give him no information, I'm sure. Because he worked upstairs like, why would you be here in records right after I told you I'm going to come talk to them next? Now you back there with the records department telling them whatever. It's real suspicious activity. If you ask me, they conspiring to keep information from me. I don't know how many times I gotta ring this bell. The lady in traffic, she know what's up. She trying. Who is this cat? What's going on, man? Trying to get some records, man. They're ignoring your boy, man.
Trying to get some records too.
Oh, Dan. Good luck. Good luck. What's your name, big dog?
I'm Stats from Joseph, bro.
James. Yeah. He trying to get records like me.
Yes, man. I actually wanted to see if you have this. I called yesterday to speak to, I believe it was Lieutenant Ferrona. He's like the gang analyst. Lieutenant, maybe it might be Ferrona. Oh, it might be in the records. Yeah, it was like I was calling to get in contact with one of the gang analysts. I called yesterday. They might be expecting. I'm not sure. Yeah. It's you can put Joseph Woods. They called and left a voice message. Okay. 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 Do you actually know if because what I actually do, what I actually came before is actually so I have a young man that's trying to join the Marines, and he has a tattoo actually.
She's telling me to push the button as if I haven't been. Are you telling me to push the button?
Yeah, there's a button right there. If you could push.
I've been doing that for a while.
Okay, they'll be right out when they're ready.
When they ready?
They're on the phone. Yeah.
That's funny. I mean, I was already speaking to someone, and then someone called her off. I thought that was pretty rude. We was in the middle of handling something, and someone pulled her away.
Okay, I'm not sure, but the records, they'll be right out.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely up to something back there.
Nothing came back, and I called and they said they can, if I can just come down here, maybe they can time me up something, saying that this tattoo was not gang related or anything. I called yesterday.
They're up to some nefarious things back there.
It was a receptionist, actually. Yeah. 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 Okay.
Yeah, man, they giving me a hard time over here, man.
Oh man.
What is it you do, my boy?
Oh, I'm in the Marines.
Oh man, respect, big dog. Appreciate your service, man.
No problem.
Just trying to get some information, man. The lady, I was asking for a public records request or whatever to try to get some body cam footage because I got arrested for some BS and they didn't press charges, right?
Oh yeah.
So we know it was a false arrest or whatever. I'm trying to get the body cam footage.
Yeah.
Well, not yet because they're still in the investigation, so I know they're not gonna turn it over yet. I'm trying to get the process of it though. I spoke to one of the ladies. She told me, oh, well, you got to do it online, or you got to go subpoena it. I'm like, but can't you do an open records request for it? She like, well, no, you have to do it online, or you have to go to City Hall and subpoena it, or I'm like, okay, can I speak to your supervisor? Supervisor come out and say the same thing. Yeah. I said, wow, right? So then I waited. Another lady was up here speaking to somebody in Spanish, so I knew that was the third person. I said, okay, let me sneak up and ask her, see how she at. I asked her, she said, well, yeah, you can turn it in here and they'll submit it and get it to the proper people. But they telling me here, oh, we don't have a form. You can't submit it here at all. You have to, like, they just trying to give me the runaround and make sure they don't give me the information. So then when the lady was telling me like, yeah, we can accept it and we'll send it off to the proper people, one of her supervisors in the cut over there, come here, called her away, and now nobody want to come back to the window. And I guarantee you when they do come back to the window, she gonna be telling me, or it's gonna be somebody else, they won't send her back. She was giving me the proper information. You see what I'm saying? Like they giving me the runaround. The other lady gonna tell me push the button like I haven't been doing that for 10 minutes. Like, come on, man. They giving me the real runaround up here. So if you want some records, I don't know, man.
Okay. You said the second. Okay, are you in this building or were they you call you out?
Oh, wow. That's it.
Be nice to her, man. They leave her up here to deal with all of us, and then they tell her to lie to us, and then she have to. So, you know, be nice. Me and her, we've been cool. She been dealing with me. It's the second time I done had to come up here. She pretty cool, man. She cool. It's them. It's them.
I got you.
It's crazy because as long as you've been here, right? When I first checked, I said, watch this. I wouldn't check. I pushed the button in traffic. Come right away. I was already speaking to somebody. They pulled her away from speaking to me. Like, how rude is that? To stop our transaction, whatever it was we were speaking about, and now y'all just gonna have me on hold out here. That's what I'm saying. They working funny in there, man. They working real funny in there, man. And then the captain, not the captain, I was speaking to the sergeant, right? He's in charge of internal affairs, right? I made the complaint on the 2 officers that arrested me right after I was speaking to him about getting the body cam footage and how I was wanting to require it, and I knew that they couldn't do it until after the investigation or whatever. I told him, I said, well, when I'm done talking to you, I'm gonna speak to records about it. I'm speaking to records, and he in the cut over there. Like, you don't even work in records. Why are you down here conspiring with records? You get what I'm saying? They moving real funny in here, man. They moving real funny in here. I would think he would, because he always so busy. I was calling him for months, emailing him, he wouldn't answer. So now you got time to come hang out in records? Any other time you're too busy, now you can hang out in records and talk about me? I'm sure that's what they're talking about. Because I was talking to the supervisor, and then as soon as she walked off, she just flat out told me, I ain't even talking to you no more. Basically, like, I'm like, well, ma'am, I'm not done. She like, I'm just gonna leave. And then the sergeant that I was doing my complaint with is right there in the cut with y'all whispering. It's real weird, man. Nobody wanna come to the window.
I work out the Fox Hills in Culver City. I mean, it would be a problem to drive down here, but you know. Yes, I do. But 2.5 years. How long you been doing this? Oh, snap. You can come to me anytime.
I don't know how many times they want me to do this button. We're gonna keep it up though.
Okay.
So you got somebody that's trying to serve and they won't let them serve because it's tattoos?
Well, nah, it's just that it's not. So it ain't a street gang thing out here, but you know he got a crown. Mm-hmm. It's out in Chicago, it means like Latin King.
Right.
They ain't no I hadn't heard of it, man. You know,
Right.
I grew up in LA, so I ain't never heard of a Latin King.
No, yeah, no, I heard of them. They got Latin Kings out here too, if I'm not mistaken, but it's not like the same as the ones in Chicago, if they are.
Okay, yeah. Need is like, I got a social need.
Come on, records department, do your job. We're hitting the button. And again, I'm not even trying to make the request at this moment. I'm just trying to make sure I got the proper information. Why do they like playing so much in here? They're adults.
You see date of birth? Oh, yeah, sure can. And then I'm all eardrums. Okay. I guess the department area would definitely work.
I know they chewing her up in the back for giving me that information. I'll keep ringing the bell. It's 10 o'clock now. Been here since about 8. I know they tired of me.
Okay. Okay, absolutely. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Really deeply appreciate that.
But yeah, you would think that they wouldn't want somebody who know they got the heart and the gut to serve their country do it, but
yeah, they gonna he's good. It's just they want to make sure that like
he don't have no problems in the future behind the stuff they saying didn't get cleared up in the beginning.
Yeah.
Understandable.
You know, we got you know, lows, GDs, blood. We got
All type of stuff in there, man. And everybody just trying to reform themselves and change their life, so they might as well let them do it.
You know, you got locs on this side to get in, and then you know they might get in from your hood, and they it'll just
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
I mean, thanks for your service, though, man. Nice to meet you.
Appreciate you, man. Good luck.
All right. I might end up just getting out of here too. They ignore me so much. All right. You too. Hitting the button again. Yeah, he doing the right thing. Cause you know they do that stuff. They'll try to find something later on in that dude record to say, oh, well, they didn't clear this up before you got in and all now this and that. So the sergeant coming out to do his due diligence, making sure nobody tripping on that before he get in and start to serve so that he clear in the future. That's how you do it. Think I'm gonna get out of here in another minute or so if they don't come out. Push it a lot right quick, see what happens, see if I can irritate them enough. I hear a lot of motion in the back. I don't see nobody though. Where y'all at? They chewing her up. Like, why the hell you tell that man that shit? Mr. Button. Should make them come. Come on out, ladies. Supervisor back there giving her the blues, I bet. You see how they doing me? See how long I've been here? Guess we'll just stay on the button then. That's what it's for. Trying to get service. More button action. So I guess the supervisor and you can take that camera out my face too, lady. Back there getting on her. Nobody won't come up. There should be at least 3 people back there. I've seen 3 people that can operate this window. And at least one of them should be able to come up. But they avoiding me on purpose, seem like. Well, not seem like. We can almost say for certainty they ignoring me. I wonder how they gonna act if somebody else come to records and need something. They gonna come out then? I'm hoping somebody else come to this window so I can step back and see if they come out.
That's what.
Oh man, they ordering donuts. Tell them to give me a couple donuts, man. Tell them I done been out here for 2 hours, man. Tell them I want some donuts too. Tell them I want some donuts too. I've been here 2 hours. Man. There go the supervisor in the back. I can see her through the reflection of the window. The black lady, I just seen her. She running. See, there she go right there. She hiding though. They don't want to come out and help me. Got people walking around back there clearly. Just ignoring the hell out of me. Mr. Button. I might mess around and have to write some complaints on these people, man. For their unprofessionalism. Where are these workers? Come do your job. Alright, man, I'm gonna get out of here. Look like they gonna just ultimately refuse the hell out of me. They don't want to come back at all, man. At all. I mean, like, at all. They don't want nothing to do with me up here at this window in records. I'm trying to give it a little more time and just see if I can get on their nerves enough to come back to the window. I hear the bell going off in the back. I most definitely hear the bell in the back. It's not like they disconnected it. They rude. Thank you. Check for me, cause they don't want to talk to me. See, look, even she like, man, you know what? I'm gonna go check for you. There she is, going to check for me. See what they tell her. Because literally that's the form. Like literally that's the form. See that big space at the bottom? That's where you get to put whatever it is you're requesting. That they act like they don't have a form. It don't have to be a form that says it's for body cam footage. It's just for any records. And you can specify what record it is exactly that you want at the bottom. Turn it in here and they're supposed to forward it to the proper channels. They acting like they can't do it at all. Again, I'm not trying to do it at this time. I just want to make sure that they're telling me what's correct. The reception is coming back out. Let's see what information they gave her. Basically, they're going to tell her that they just not coming back, pretty much. Watch. So what they tell you to tell me?
They didn't
But I was trying to see what's going on. They said that if the supervisor's trying to work on something, but I don't know what you guys are.
But that's the supervisor. That's one person working on something. It's 2 other receptionists that work this window.
Yeah, but if they just gave it to the supervisor, they don't, because legally, they said technically they don't give it out. But I don't know what happened after that. I don't know what you talked to her about.
Because they trying to basically tell me that if I'm requesting body cam footage, that I can't submit the paperwork here. Even if they have to fast forward the paper to their proper channels, that's what they need to do that. But they trying to tell me that there's no way I can turn it in here if that's what I want to do. And like I said, 2 people back there told me that I can't. One of them was the supervisor.
Yeah.
The third Hispanic lady who was speaking to some other lady, I hadn't talked to her until she's kind of short. I think she had on like a black shirt. She speaks Spanish. I'm not sure if she's Hispanic, so let me not say that. But she was speaking to someone in Spanish or in another language, right? So once I got to the window and finally spoke to her, she was starting to tell me the proper, she was starting to tell me the proper information. Like, yeah, you can turn it in here and we'll fast forward it to the proper people. And then they started calling her away because I guess she was giving me the proper information that they didn't want me to have. And now all of a sudden only the supervisor wants to talk to me, but she won't even come out.
No, she's working on something. She's trying to see if she could do something. I don't know what exactly.
Right. I feel like that's just her way of ignoring me. You get what I'm saying? Because they was already having someone here deal with me. They was actually giving me the information that they act like they had no knowledge of. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, they magically pull her away from the window.
Have you gone to our city website? Because a lot of information.
No, but I know that's what they want me to do. They trying to.
I know. I'm just saying.
No, I know you can request it on there. Like I said, I've even. Go ahead.
It gives you a lot of information as to what your rights are and so forth.
No, I know that. That's why I know my rights on this. That's why I'm just trying to confirm it with them. But they're trying to tell me that I'm incorrect, and now they don't want to give me any more information. Yeah. So that's pretty much all it is. Because again, I know that I can go through City Hall and do an open record request. I know I can go online and do a request, and I know that I also can do a request here in person. But they're trying to tell me that the other 2 options are the only 2 options, and that I can't do it here in person. And I know that's a lie. And again, the person that was giving me the information, they pulled away from the window, and now they don't want to let her come back out. So I just think that's weird. And now they done turned the light off again over here. Basically, like, nigga, get your ass out of here. We ain't fucking with you. So did she say how long she was supposed to be busy, quote unquote? No, you see what I'm saying? Like, so who did you speak with? Just one of the workers that work at the window, and they refused to come back up?
No, they said that they're not.
Their supervisor won't allow it.
No, she's working on it. She said she will handle it. So I don't know.
But she didn't even get any information from me to be working on anything.
They spoke with them. So whatever you.
No. I'm saying that the lady. I wasn't actually trying to fill out anything. I was just asking general questions. So what is there to work on other than just coming and answer my questions? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. There's nothing else to work on. But I feel like that's just her way of not speaking to me now, to tell me, oh, I'm back here working on something and whenever I have time. Now, basically, she's doing the Saldana on me. Yeah. Like, but it's all right. Now I got to come here and keep messing with them till they give me the information. Now they want to keep playing games and stuff instead of just making it simple and get rid of me, because I want to make sure I'm correct. I'm under the assumption that that's what I can do. I'm pretty sure of it. I'm just trying to get it confirmed because it's their job. Just tell me, yeah, I can do it. If you want to do it when it's possible, just come back. I already told her that I'm not trying to submit that paperwork today. I already notified her that I know that the stuff that I'm requiring is not even possible to get yet. Again, I was just letting her know I know that the paperwork or the videos and stuff that I'm trying to get, I can't even get yet. I'm just wanting to know if these are the proper channels and if I can come here rather than go to the other places that they're trying to direct me to. That's it. Yeah. She could have just said yeah, and then it would have been over. But now she want to give me the runaround.
Is your case closed though?
Not yet. That's why I know that I can't get the information yet. That's what I'm trying to tell her. I don't even want to request it yet. I'm just trying to make sure this is where I can do it at.
Have you tried contacting the detective?
I've already requested it through City Hall and they denied it because it's an open investigation. I understand that. I'm just trying to make sure I can actually physically turn in the paperwork here when that time comes. But she's trying to not give me that information. So it's all right. I'll be back. And I bet you as soon as I leave, they're going to be back operating. Yeah. Oh, here she is. Excuse me. Can I finish asking you the question that I was asking you?
I'm gonna record something.
I know, it's really quick.
I have to go to court.
So did your supervisor advise you not to speak to me anymore? Because you were giving me the information that they act like wasn't possible.
I actually didn't. She said I need to get this
Okay, so the paperwork that I submit here, you say you guys will fast forward it to who?
I believe it gets sent to the city attorney's office, but I have to go.
No, I understand the elevator haven't came yet. I'm just asking you why it's still
And
here.
I don't like being recorded.
But you're in a public space, ma'am, and you work here.
You can talk to my supervisor.
But she won't come back to the window. She's ignoring me. It's okay. You gave me the information I needed. That's all I wanted to know. I'm out. I got that done. And I'm glad that her supervisor just automatically gave her an assignment out of nowhere now. She got shit to do. Just got an assignment now. You have to go to court. Like, come on, man. I mean, and it's possible. I'm not going to say that it's not possible that she's not supposed to be in court. But for you to take her away from the window while I'm speaking to her and then not replace her with yourself or someone else, I think that's rude, you know? So it's cool. I got what I needed from her, even though they was trying to keep her from telling me that. Because again, I know that I can submit it there. I already knew that. But the first time I came here, I don't remember if I didn't record it. But the first time I came, I asked that question at the window, and they tried to tell me, oh, you had to do it online. Like, that's the only way to do it online. And again, at that point, I already knew they were lying, but now that I was there again, I figured, why not get you lying to me on tape or see if you're just gonna tell me the truth. And we see what happened. So I guess I'll give Saldana some time before I come back and bother him about my report and see what happens. So we'll be back.